So the Thunderbirds have been practicing. I get little clips of them, but most of it I missed because they went right up over the camper, laid smoke.
We are staying at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada at the Desert Eagle RV Park. Nellis is home of the Air Force Thunderbirds and is located right outside of Las Vegas. So why visit Valley of Fire State Park? For us, we wanted to see some of these petroglyphs that everybody raves about. There are some bright red Aztec sandstone formations. There are petrified trees. We also want to go on a day hike and possibly see some Bighorn sheep.
Here's the campground, one of the campgrounds. It's $20 a night. There are some RV slots, and the other parts are primitive.
There are 2 campgrounds here. They all have shade trees, picnic tables, grills, water, central restroom and a shower, and a dump station.
Okay, so here's the campground. The campground has 29 sites open seasonally. There's also a 2-mile scenic loop. The other campground has 44 sites, and part of the sites are semi-primitive and half are RV sites with water and power hookups. So over here is your walk-in campground. So at least we'll give you a little tour of the campground. You can get a nice scenery. Here's some more. This is if you're from the west side and you go into the loop that's paved, this is the first campground. Then there's a second campground past the Arch Rock on the scenic loop. So there's 2 campgrounds side by side. So the electric part over there is $30 a night. And the primitive's $24 a night. They have little fire pits, little grills. I mean, it's pretty nice. I have to use this camera because the GoPro is acting up. The Atelia? Something like that. We don't know how it's pronounced. I'll put it in the caption.
This is one of the most popular stops. It's near Ladle Rock. You climb the staircase to the viewing platform to view some of the petroglyphs carved into the rock. They're really well defined in the red sandstone, as you can see. No one really knows how old they are. They estimate around 4,000 years. But no matter how old they are, these are some of the best defined and easiest to see petroglyphs that we've ever seen. And we always kind of seek them out, as I guess you could say, on our travels. Every time we see some place that has petroglyphs, we go visit them. But these are some of the best ones that we have ever seen. These are some pretty nice petroglyphs. Our next stop is going to be taking a short day hike.
White's Tank is named after White's, who was an outlaw in 1890s, and this was his hideout. And it's called Tanks because rainwater would collect into water, and it could last for several months. And there's petroglyphs along the way that you can see. It says, "Do not do this trail. Do not do this trail in the heat because of the desert." The sand is really soft.
So it's an easy walk. Looks kind of pretty. Down the red rock.
Yeah, and the little arches there for me, bridges.
gotta watch where you're walking.
Here, you're getting like a beehive look again. The swirls.
Petroglyphs?
There's a swirly thing at the other end of the petroglyphs. See up here? Look, it's really cool. Isn't it cool? It's cool back here too. I can see this boy. It was his hideout.
Yeah. Wow. There's a lot on this side. All the way down here to on the rim.
It's exactly a quarter mile. So you walk all the way in to the tanks and then the tank, and then you turn around and walk back out. But it's a quarter mile hike. It's not hard. Just make sure that you get water. Take water with you, and I wouldn't suggest it on a hot day. I got him.
Well, timing is everything. As we were driving along, we actually stumbled upon a little herd of Bighorn sheep. It's something we've been wanting to see for a long time. Well, we're almost done here at Valley of the Fire State Park. We checked off everything we wanted to see on our checklist. We saw petroglyphs, petrified trees, bright red sandstone formations, went on a day hike, and actually saw a Bighorn sheep. Now we're back on the way to Nellis.
Come quick. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a thumbs up. More people can see it. The more thumbs up we get. Thank you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And next week we get a free show of the Thunderbirds. Stay tuned.